Hi, my name is Jared Mello, and this is Mello Mentoring. In today's video, I'm going to discuss what men do wrong with women, especially in the beginning. And to really find out what men do wrong, we have to first talk about what women find attractive to begin with. And what women find attractive, if I had to boil it down to one thing, it's strength of character, right? Guys that have a goal in life, have a purpose, have a mission, have hobbies, who are emotionally independent. They have boundaries and they know how to enforce them assertively without being aggressive. They are not doormats and they are not people pleasers, right? Being a doormat and a people pleaser, they're the guys that are usually called too nice. They don't do anything that's attractive to women. And this is why sometimes women will fall for guys that are mimicking strength, right? And what kind of guys are those? Guys who are alcoholics or addicts, drug dealers, gamblers, or just overall aggressive assholes who are trying to overcome a certain insecurity in themselves. Women, when they're a little younger or less mature, they'll fall for those kinds of guys because they mimic strength, but they're not really the real deal. Right? They're just faking it, and it takes sometimes women a little while to see through that. But what do men do wrong in the beginning when they don't have good strength of character? They don't have goals. They're not okay being by themselves and being emotionally independent. What do? They catch feelings too fast, is what they do. They aren't patient. They try to rush to some sort of outcome or conclusion for no reason. When a woman's really into a guy, they'll give them the green light. They'll begin to metaphorically open the door for you, and all you have to do is walk through. But if you're impatient, you'll be trying to barge through at the first sign of a woman flirting or hitting on you or giving you any sort of attention, and you'll try to rush to some sort of conclusion. There is no more anti-seductive trait than a guy who does not know how to be patient and who has no sense of timing. You gotta wait for the woman to give you the green lights, and then she'll open the door, and all you have to do is walk through. But this requires the man to be completely okay being single, being alone, being emotionally independent. And in my experience, we can't fake that. It's either you're okay on your own or you're not. And if you're not okay on your own, what's going to happen is you're going to try to find someone to validate you, to give you approval, to give you the love you can't give yourself. And what does that look like? Those are the guys that catch feelings too soon. They have no sense of timing. They're trying to get somewhere fast, and they want an outcome. And the woman notices it, and it turns them off. It's too much of a responsibility for anyone to be the sole reason why somebody is okay with themselves. Man or woman, that is not good. But when you're emotionally independent, you have hobbies, you have a life, you have goals, you have passions, and you have things that are important to you besides a woman, women find that very attractive. And you can't fake it. So if you're a guy listening to this video right now and you don't have those things, you better stop trying to date anybody, because all you're going to end up doing is hurting yourself and hurting the woman or whatever, whoever you're into, right? It's just not going to go well. Become emotionally independent, heal your childhood wounds, get some goals, get some hobbies, and then, voila, things will begin to work themselves out naturally for you. Women will take notice, they'll be attracted to you, and as long as you're patient and you wait for them to give you the green lights and you wait for them to open the doors for you, all you have to do is walk through. You can't rush this stuff, right? Be patient, have a sense of timing. Because when you rush, it reeks of insecurity. It reeks of not being okay with yourself. And that's never attractive to anyone. And I think as guys that can be good, we have a responsibility to man up, right? To man up, get our goals, get okay with ourselves, and do things that are going to be attractive to women. Because if we don't, all they're going to do is fall for those asshole guys I talked about. So forget all that. Let's do everyone a favor and become emotionally independent. And to be okay with ourselves being single. Develop our strength of character. So that's all I have today in this video. Around the dogs here on the farm. mellowmentoring@gmail.com is my email. And until next time, have a happy new year.